When you look at your life and see lack, see struggle, see closed doors, you often think the problem is on the outside. You think the world is unfair to you, people are blocking you, circumstances are too difficult, and opportunities are too few. But I want to tell you something that will shake your understanding from the foundation. What you attract is a reflection of the aura you carry. Your aura is the atmosphere of your heart. Your aura is the climate of your spirit. Your aura is the silent language that speaks louder than your words, stronger than your actions, and deeper than your dreams. Everything you attract, wealth, relationships, ideas, open doors, favor responds to the condition of your aura. Many people work hard, yet their aura works against what they are working for. Many people struggle, yet their aura silently rejects the very things they are praying for. I want to tell you today, before wealth appears in your hands, it must first appear in your atmosphere. Before success enters your life, it must first enter your aura. Before breakthrough touches your reality, it must first touch the climate of your inner man. What you carry inside decides what you magnetize outside. Some of you have been praying for wealth while carrying the aura of fear. So pray in the spirit. Some of you have been asking for abundance while carrying the aura of doubt. Some of you have been seeking open doors while carrying an atmosphere that closes every door that tries to come near. Wealth does not come to effort alone. It comes to alignment. Alignment is the language of the aura. When your aura aligns with the frequency of abundance, wealth begins to locate you without struggle. Opportunities begin to look for you. Helpers begin to rise for you. The right people begin to appear. Your spirit becomes a magnet that attracts everything designed to bless you. Wealth is not the amount of money you touch. It is the energy you release. Wealth is not the number in your bank account. It is the condition of your inner atmosphere. When your aura is heavy with bitterness, poverty finds you. When your aura is filled with envy, doors close before you reach them. When your aura carries anger, disappointment becomes your companion. But when your aura carries gratitude, abundance begins to flow. When your aura carries faith, opportunities begin to multiply. When your aura carries courage, the impossible begins to bow before you. You cannot expect your life to rise if your aura remains low. You cannot expect your finances to grow if your spirit carries the weight of hopelessness. You cannot expect wealth to stay if your heart is a home for anxiety. Your aura is the passport that decides where your life is allowed to go. Some people are traveling with an expired passport. They want to go further, but the atmosphere within them restricts them. They want to enter a higher dimension, but they remain trapped in a lower vibration. Today, I want to speak to that aura. Today, I want to disconnect you from every energy that repels wealth. I want to speak life into every corner of your inner chambers. The atmosphere you carry is about to shift. Something powerful is about to awaken within you. The spirit that attracts abundance is about to rise. The aura that magnetizes wealth is about to come alive. There are treasures assigned to your name, but your aura must be trained to receive them. You must understand that wealth is not worldly, it is spiritual. Money is physical, but wealth is spiritual. Money responds to the aura of the one who carries it. That is why some people receive money but cannot keep it, because their aura is not trained for abundance. Their inner atmosphere is hostile to wealth. Before money enters your life, your aura must be prepared to hold it. The aura that attracts wealth is the aura of responsibility. When you carry an atmosphere that honors responsibility, the universe begins to trust you with increase. Some of you are praying for millions while refusing to manage the little you already have. How can more locate you when your aura rejects discipline? Wealth is attracted to order. Wealth is attracted to clarity. Wealth is attracted to purpose. A disorderly aura will always invite loss. A confused aura will always attract confusion. But when your spirit becomes clear, focused, intentional, purposeful, wealth begins to seek your presence. Your aura must carry the energy of possibility. Many people are rich in talent, but poor in belief. Their aura is heavy with impossibility thinking. Every time an opportunity approaches, their aura whispers, "This is too big for you." And what happens? The opportunity withdraws. Because the opportunity listens to your aura, not your dreams. What you believe in the deepest layers of your spirit becomes the law that governs what you attract. If you want wealth to come to you, your aura must speak the language of expectation. Not the expectation of fear, but the expectation of faith. Not the expectation of loss, but the expectation of gain. Not the expectation of problems, but the expectation of transformation. An aura that expects greatness attracts greatness. An aura that expects lack attracts lack. An aura that expects miracle after miracle creates a life filled with extraordinary manifestations. Train your aura to radiate patience. Wealth does not come to the impatient spirit. Impatience is the aura of those who distrust their own journey. When you are impatient, you communicate to the universe that you are not ready for the weight of abundance. Patience is not passive. Patience is powerful. Patience is the energy of those who know their time cannot be stolen. Patience tells the universe, I am grounded, I am stable, I am prepared for what is mine. And when that energy rises from you, wealth begins to unfold with divine timing. Your aura must carry humility. Many people do not know that wealth respects humility. An arrogant aura pushes away the very opportunities that could raise you. Some people want to rise, but their aura declares rebellion. Some people want to be lifted, but their aura announces pride. Humility invites increase. Humility invites guidance. Humility invites understanding. And understanding is the secret foundation of wealth. Gratitude is one of the strongest forces that trains your aura for abundance. A grateful aura becomes a magnet for blessings. A grateful aura multiplies whatever it touches. When you appreciate little, the universe releases more. When you complain about little, the universe withdraws what you have. Gratitude is not a feeling, it is a frequency. When your aura vibrates with gratitude, everything good begins to locate you. Many people think their thoughts are private, but thoughts have sound in the spiritual realm. Your aura amplifies what you think. When you think lack, your aura becomes heavy. When you think fear, your aura becomes weak. When you think defeat, your aura becomes closed. But when you think abundance, your aura opens. When you think victory, your aura becomes magnetic. When you think growth, your aura becomes unstoppable. Your aura must be trained to reject negative energy. Stop allowing yourself to absorb every emotion from every environment. Some of you enter a room filled with fear, and you carry that fear home. You listen to people who speak defeat, and your aura begins to echo their words. You must protect your inner climate. Not everyone deserves access to your spirit. Not every conversation deserves space in your atmosphere. You are responsible for the energy you carry. Train your aura to speak only what you want to attract. Many people use their own words to destroy their wealth. They say, I can't do it. And the aura says, let it be so. They say, nothing works for me. And the aura says, let it continue. They say, I am always unlucky. And the aura shapes their reality around their confession. Your aura obeys your words. Speak abundance and your aura will open pathways to abundance. Speak possibility and your aura will open gates of opportunity. Speak victory and your aura will organize your environment to produce victory. Your aura must carry courage. Wealth is not for the fearful spirit. Fear blocks ideas. Fear blocks opportunities. Fear blocks creativity. Courage unlocks creativity, unlocks new thinking, unlocks progress. When your aura carries courage, you begin to see solutions where others see problems. You begin to see opportunities where others see danger. You begin to see potential where others see limitations. Train your aura to forgive quickly. Unforgiveness is poison to your atmosphere. It blocks blessings, closes doors, and dims the light inside you. When you hold onto resentment, your aura becomes clouded. You cannot attract wealth with a polluted atmosphere. Forgiveness frees your aura to expand. Forgiveness releases the energy needed to attract abundance. Forgiveness restores your spiritual magnetism. Your aura must carry peace. A troubled spirit cannot attract wealth. A restless heart cannot recognize opportunity. Peace is the foundation upon which abundance builds. When your aura carries peace, your mind becomes sharp, your decisions become wise, and your path becomes clear. Peace is a spiritual strategy for attracting wealth. Train your aura to embrace learning. Wealth responds to the spirit that is teachable. When your aura rejects correction, you reject growth. When your aura resists learning, you resist elevation. A teachable aura is a growing aura. A growing aura is an expanding aura. And an expanding aura attracts expanding opportunities. Your aura must carry the energy of giving. Wealth multiplies where generosity flows. The aura of greed repels blessings. The aura of selfishness invites stagnation. But when your aura carries generosity, you begin to attract people, ideas, resources, and favor that multiply your prosperity. Train your aura to stay away from shortcuts. Shortcuts damage your atmosphere. They weaken your foundation. They destroy your spiritual magnetism. When you choose integrity, honor, and right action, your aura becomes strong. And a strong aura attracts strong blessings. Your aura must carry vision. Without vision, your atmosphere becomes directionless. Vision sharpens your aura. Vision aligns your spirit. Vision attracts the resources connected to your destiny. When you carry vision in your aura, the universe brings the right people, right ideas, and right opportunities into your life. Train your aura to walk with consistency. Wealth comes to those whose aura remains stable even in the storm. Your next level requires discipline. Your next level requires faithfulness. Your next level requires stability. Consistency creates the energy that wealth recognizes. Today, I speak to your aura. From this moment forward, may your inner atmosphere begin to rise. May your spirit become magnetic to wealth. May every energy that repels abundance be removed. May the aura of courage, clarity, peace, gratitude, purpose, and faith begin to surround you like light. May your aura carry the fragrance of opportunity. May doors that never opened for you begin to open with ease. May the wealth that was waiting for you begin to find you. May your life become a testimony of divine attraction. Train your aura to attract wealth. Because the wealth you seek is already seeking you. Your inner atmosphere is the key that unlocks your outer destiny. When your aura changes, everything changes. When your aura rises, your life rises. When your aura becomes aligned, your abundance begins to unfold. Let this be the moment your spirit steps into its higher frequency. Let this be the moment your aura becomes a magnet for everything designed to bless your journey. Your future abundance depends on the courage you choose today. Your future abundance depends on the courage you choose today. When I say courage, I am not talking about the kind of bravery that appears only in big moments. Not the kind of boldness that shows itself when everyone is applauding you. Not the kind of strength that rises only when things are easy. I am speaking of the quiet, unseen, inner courage that decides your destiny long before anyone sees the results. I am speaking of the courage that rises inside the heart before the world approves you. I am speaking of the courage that knows that the future is shaped by decisions that no one else understands yet. Every great life, every rise, every blessing, every abundance you will ever touch begins with courage. Not tomorrow's courage, today's courage. What you choose today determines what heaven releases tomorrow. Many people pray for abundance, but they are afraid to choose the courage that abundance requires. They want the future to change, but they do not want to change their atmosphere. They want God to open doors, but they are afraid to walk through the doors on their own. They want favor, but they fear taking the first step that activates favor. Courage is the bridge between the life you have and the life you are praying for. Without that bridge, you stand on one side with dreams, while your destiny stands on the other side with the blessings waiting for you. Courage is what connects them. Your aura weakens when you avoid courageous decisions. You may pray, fast, hope, desire, dream, and declare, but if you cannot choose courage in the moment, courage is required. Your abundance will remain a prophecy instead of a manifestation. Every blessing has a moment of testing. Every breakthrough has a door that requires strength to push open. Every opportunity has a risk that must be faced. Courage is what tells the universe, I am ready for what is mine. Some people are waiting for life to become easier before they step forward. They are waiting for fear to disappear before they take action. They are waiting for full clarity before they move. But courage does not grow in comfort. Courage grows in uncertainty. Courage grows when you stand before the unknown and say, I will move anyway. The future does not belong to the strongest or the most talented. It belongs to those who step forward when others remain frozen. It belongs to those who understand that the price of abundance is the courage to step into the unfamiliar. Many dreams die not because they are impossible, but because the dreamer refused to choose courage. Some of you are carrying visions in your heart that heaven has already approved, plans that destiny already recognizes, ideas that are ready to be blessed, but fear has kept you from taking the first step. Fear has kept you small when life was calling you to rise. Fear has kept you silent when your voice was meant to be heard. Fear has kept you hidden when your light was meant to shine. The courage you choose today decides whether those visions will rise or remain buried inside you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is mastery over fear. Courage is the decision to move even when the trembling has not stopped. Courage is the commitment to walk even while your mind is telling you to turn back. Courage is the choice to trust the process even When you cannot see the entire path, there are things waiting for you that will only appear when you choose courage. There are people assigned to bless your journey who will only meet you once you step out. There is abundance reserved for you that will only manifest when your aura speaks the language of courage. The spirit of courage carries a vibration that attracts opportunities. When your aura vibrates with courage, doors sense your arrival before you reach them. Helpers recognize you before you introduce yourself. Resources begin to move in your direction. Why? Because courage signals to the universe that you are prepared for responsibility. Courage tells heaven that you are ready to manage blessings with integrity. Courage tells life that you are mature enough to handle increase. Courage is not aggressive. Courage is obedient. It follows the whisper of destiny even when logic disagrees. Courage listens to purpose, not pressure. Courage listens to conviction, not confusion. When you choose courage, you align yourself with a higher frequency of abundance. The fearful spirit repels wealth. The courageous spirit attracts it. Fear pushes blessings away. Courage pulls blessings toward you. Fear closes your aura. Courage expands it. There are decisions you have avoided for years. Decisions that could have changed your entire life. Some of you were supposed to start something long ago, but fear told you to wait. Some of you were supposed to release something long ago, but fear told you to hold on. Some of you were supposed to move in a new direction, speak a new truth, open a new chapter, step into a new identity. But fear convinced you that the old way was safer. But safety is not abundance. Safety is not destiny. Safety is not growth. Safety is the prison that fear builds to stop courage from rising. Your future abundance depends on the courage you choose today. Not the courage you wish for. Not the courage you admire in others. The courage you choose. The courage you act upon. The courage you put into motion. The courage that becomes part of your spiritual atmosphere. The courage that shapes the energy of your aura. The courage that changes the vibration of your future. When you refuse courage, you train your aura to shrink. You teach your spirit to fear opportunities. You weaken your inner strength. But when you choose courage, even in small decisions, your aura becomes brighter, stronger, sharper, more magnetic. Courage awakens creativity. Courage awakens ideas. Courage awakens divine guidance. Courage awakens connections that have been asleep. Courage awakens the greatness in you that has been waiting for a signal to rise. Look at your life and ask yourself, where have you avoided courage? What decision have you postponed? What risk have you refused to take? What step have you feared to make? Sometimes the only thing standing between you and abundance is a single courageous decision. One conversation. One step. One yes. One no. One boundary. One release. One beginning. One ending. One act of bravery that shifts your entire atmosphere. The universe does not respond to hesitation. It responds to intention. It responds to movement. It responds to courage. Destiny does not chase the fearful. Destiny waits for the courageous. The life you want is not far from you. It is waiting for the version of you that can walk in courage. Every time you choose courage, you upgrade your future. Every time you choose courage, you raise your vibration. Every time you choose courage, you activate a new level of abundance. Courage is a spiritual language. It is understood in realms beyond your sight. When you choose courage, angels respond, doors shift, timelines rearrange, opportunities reorganize themselves. The path becomes clearer. The atmosphere becomes lighter. The impossible begins to move. The universe respects courageous spirits because courage is a sign of faith in yourself, faith in your purpose, faith in the unseen design of your destiny. Your aura becomes powerful when courage becomes consistent. Not a moment of courage followed by weeks of fear. Not a burst of bravery followed by months of hesitation. Consistent courage creates consistent abundance. Some of you are courageous for a moment, then retreat back into comfort. And every time you retreat, you lose momentum. Courage must become a habit, a rhythm, a lifestyle, a spiritual posture. When courage becomes your default response, abundance becomes your default reality. Courage trains your aura to receive instructions. There are blessings you cannot access until your spirit becomes obedient to the divine direction. Sometimes the instruction will be difficult. Sometimes it will require sacrifice. Sometimes it will require letting go of what you thought you needed. Sometimes it will require trusting what you cannot see. It makes obedience easier. Courage makes alignment natural. Courage makes progress possible. Your future abundance depends on the courage you choose today, not tomorrow, not next week, not when conditions become perfect. Today. Abundance does not wait for perfect timing. It waits for perfect courage. Many of you are waiting for everything to line up before you act. But things line up because you act. The alignment happens after the decision, not before it. The path becomes visible after you choose courage, not before. Courage is the seed. Abundance is the harvest. You cannot reap what you refuse to plant. You cannot receive what you refuse to initiate. When you choose courage today, you plant the seed that becomes the blessing of tomorrow. Every great destiny begins with a courageous beginning. Every breakthrough begins with a courageous step. Every transformation begins with a courageous choice. Courage is the energy of pioneers. It is the strength of those who walk where no one has walked before. It is the power of those who build what has not been built before. It is the authority of those who believe in the unseen before it becomes visible. When you choose courage, you choose to become a creator of your reality, not a victim of circumstances. You choose to become a leader of your destiny, not a follower of fear. Your future abundance depends on the courage you choose today. Courage to rise above your past. Courage to silence the voices that doubt you. Courage to separate from environments that drain you. Courage to claim the blessings waiting for you. Courage to step into your true identity. Courage to honor your purpose. Courage to build, to start, to try, to attempt to believe, to trust, to continue to endure. Courage is the spiritual foundation upon which abundance rests. Some of you are one decision away from a new level of life. You are one courageous moment away from a breakthrough that has delayed for years. You are one act of bravery away from abundance that has been circling your destiny, waiting for access. Your courage is the key. Your courage is the activation. Your courage is the doorway. Your courage is the signal heaven has been waiting for. Your courage is the vibration the universe responds to. Your courage is the permission your future needs to unfold.